Welcome to the Visual 10 Commandments. The 10 Commandments are very important to Christians and other religious people around the world, even to Western culture and society and law. So they're very important for us to know. So I'd like to teach you a way in which you can remember them very easily. So we'll just get started. Commandment number 1, if you take your index finger and point it up, is a 1. And if we think about God, making God first in our lives, then that's commandment number 1. You shall have no other gods before me. Commandment number 2 is you shall not bow down and worship any other gods. So if you think of bowing down, as the two are bowing down, that helps you remember not to bow down and worship any other gods. Commandment number 3 is you shall not misuse the name of the Lord or take it in vain. Not misuse his name, which would be like giving someone the finger. That's commandment number 3. Do not misuse the name of the Lord. Commandment number 4, we got 4 fingers up now, holding up here, so I'll put them back together. It's like waving in worship in a Sunday morning service or a Sabbath service. So that's the Sabbath. Remember the Sabbath and keep it holy. Commandment number 5 is to honor your mother and father. So if you think of a high five, that's honoring your mother and father. Give them a high five. Commandment number 6 is a gun. It looks like a 6 here, but I'm going to shoot. And that's commandment number 6, like a gun. Thou shalt not murder. Thou shalt not murder. Commandment number 6. Commandment number 7, I'm going to have 2 and 5 makes 7. So commandment number 7, thou shalt not commit adultery. It's like I'm sneaking around. You shall not commit adultery. You should keep the marriage bed pure, the Bible says. So do not commit adultery. Commandment number 8, it looks like an 8 here with 2 circles on top of each other. Thou shalt not steal, as if you're trying to grab things away from other people. Thou shalt not steal. And commandment number 9 is 5 and 4. It's 9 fingers. If you turn it around, you've got L-I. Thou shalt not lie. Commandment number 9, thou shalt not lie. And commandment number 10 is thou shalt not covet. Thou shalt not covet. Eagerly desire things that other people have, that God doesn't want you to desire so strongly, because you might steal them or take them or lie about them or something like that. So don't covet. You could also think of it this way. I'm covering the one. I'm covering it. Do not cover it. That's, if anything that helps you remember it is important. Thou shalt not covet. And I do want you to remember this one very important thing. Jesus was asked what the greatest commandment is. And he said it is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, strength, and mind. That sums up the first 4 of those 10 commandments, which are all vertical, have to do with you and God, your relationship with him. And then he said to love your neighbor as yourself. And that would be the other 6. If you love them, you're not going to lie to them or steal from them or anything like that. So that would be the others. And one of the gospel writers said that that sums up all of the commandments, sums up the law, that one commandment that Jesus gave. Very, very important. Thank you for listening, and this has been the Visual 10 Commandments.